Welcome back. You're watching Startup Street. Now, Fintech startup TPAP has raised $2.4 million in a seed funding round led by India Quotient and a few other angel investors. It also announced that it has received approval as a third-party application provider from the NPCI to offer UPI payments through its POP Club app. The company has built its UPI stack in partnership with financial firms like Yes Bank and JustPay. For more on how POP is going to use these funds and its UPI play, I am now joined by Bhargav Virangi, who's the founder and CEO of the company. Bhargav, welcome to Startup Street and thanks very much for your time here. Congratulations on getting that TPAP license from NPCI. Just start by telling us about this $2.4 million funding, how you're going to use it to expedite the implementation of various initiatives, which we understand includes the POP UPI service.
Thank you so much for having me here, first of all. We are a young startup, so I just want to introduce what POP does, right? POP is basically an e-commerce enabler startup. It's been a year we started the journey, and so the NPCI and TPAP license is sort of obtained to further or accelerate our vision towards enabling more online-first brands and solving their customer acquisition and retention problems.
All right. And how do you plan to exactly deploy this money that you've raised?
So the money we raised is our first seed round. The plan is twofold. Basically, we want to improve our team from a technology and a product perspective. So we want to hire more engineers, improve our payments infrastructure, make the technology more sound and better. And also we want to deploy some of the monies into building a brand side of the story, bring more brands onto the platform, which will be benefited with this whole payments and rewards play that we are trying to build.
Sure, but can you give us a little more color on this UPI play? Because, this is a space that is very heavily dominated by a handful of 2-3 players that have more than 90% of the market. What's going to be your strategy to make a dent in this, apart from, of course, the Popcoin reward incentive you're offering? And what sort of revenue growth are you eyeing from this part of the business, given the zero MDR regime?
So I think that the way to look at it is that we are an e-commerce enablement company, right? The Popcoin currency is used by hundreds of brands today, and customers who go and buy from these brand.coms earn this currency, and they get to redeem that currency on the brand.coms, right? So, so the way we look at UPI and how TPAP will accelerate this journey for us is that TPAP will accelerate the issuance of these POP coins through our marketplace app we just launched. So as a customer, if you go to a brand.com and you're earning coins once every 2 months or 3 months and redeeming that on the brands, UPI is a much more frequent play. So you can earn POP coins on a daily basis using a TPAP license, right? So hence your wallet share as a customer of POP coins will be much more farther accelerated with the help of UPI. That's the main problem statement that we're trying to solve with UPI into play. And to your question around there's so many players already and 90% of market share is that, so ultimately these companies have started like almost 7-8 years ago, and they have their own play. They've built large distribution networks already and leveraging that distribution network to sort of sell, cross-sell financial services. But our focus will be on this value back in terms of POP coins to sort of give the right set of customers, let's say a millennial Gen Z customers, the kind of rewards they would look for. So we have tailored the UPI offering that we have made towards Gen Zs and millennials.
Okay, so you're banking heavily on those POP coins and the incentive there, but I know it's early days still since your launch in last year. What is the current revenue you're clocking, and how's profitability shaping up?
So profitability is a bit early to sort of comment on, right? So we are only a 1-year-old startup, and we're just still figuring out our product market fit. And from a brand's perspective, we have close to 500 plus brands onboarded on the marketplace. The way we make revenue is for every sale that happens on the marketplace, we get a take rate, we get a commission back. So that's the revenue model. Again, it's too early to comment on the revenue numbers and profitability numbers. We're just starting out our journey.
All right. You said you have about 500 brands. How many more are you looking to add to the network? And you also claim that about 4 million customers have used POP coins.
Yes. So the network that we've built in the last 1 year has close to about 4 million in size. And we have, like I said, we have about 500 brands that are onboarded. The ambition is to sort of increase that brand pool to 15 to 1,500 to 2,000 by mid next year. So let's say a year from now. That's the vision we have. So the idea is to increase the choices for our customers to redeem POP coins on. That's the only customer value proposition that we are driving, right, through the UPI app. So hence, the larger the brand spread, the better the customer value proposition is. So the ambition is to sort of get to about a couple of thousand brands by mid next year.
All right, and we wish you the best with that. Thank you very much, Bhargav, for joining us here on Startup Street.
Thank you so much.
All right, on that note, we're going to wrap up this edition of Startup Street. Thanks very much for watching. More news and updates will continue on the other side, and we're going to leave you with all of the funding action for the week.